The Obama Presidential Center opens to the public in just 1 week. For some, it's exciting and is building in the building for the president and first lady are returning to Chicago.
But other local residents say they are still worried about the center's impact on their neighborhood. WGN political editor Taman Bradley is here with that story to explain. Taman.
Lourdes and Ben, for years now, anxiety has been high among some people who live near the Obama Center site. They fear they'll be displaced.
Have you ever seen Forrest Gump? Remember in Forrest Gump when Jenny went back to the house where she was being hurt and she threw bricks and stones at it? That's what I want to do to the Obama Center.
1 week before the Obama Center opens to the public, Alderwoman Jeanette Taylor and residents of her ward voicing frustration.
While folks are romanticizing it and are excited about it, myself and our coalition, we're not. How could I be excited about something that has displaced families in the ward?
Fearing skyrocketing rent and property tax increases, residents in Woodlawn and South Shore pushed for a community benefits agreement, but the Obama Foundation rejected a formal arrangement.
I want to make something very clear. Just because he's the first black president doesn't mean he gets the scapegoat and not do what's right by our community.
Local residents say even before the official opening, they've noticed an increase in rent. They're also worried about a boom for licenses for short-term rentals near the Obama Center.
I have the highest amount of Airbnbs in my community because people bought property here and now people are not renting, and so the alternative so that they can keep these properties was turning them into an Airbnb.
Taylor concedes it's too late to win a CBA for the Obama Center, but she wants City Council to pass a citywide CBA for all major projects.
Before the city sells any property to any major developments, they would have a conversation and agreement with the community.
Obama officials have long cited major projected economic impact from the center. 750,000 visitors to the campus annually, $850 million invested in the campus and surrounding amenities. The center says there are 5,000 direct and indirect construction jobs, and it spent more than $210 million on local and diverse partners. Admitting that the Obama Center did not give them what they'd hoped for, community groups say they'll turn their attention now to that citywide CBA ordinance.
I'll say this. I got a homie that lives out in Hyde Park, and I told him, your taxes been to grow up, bro. Facts. You know them taxes finna go up. They have to. They got to fund that building. That building was privately funded, but they got to try to, like, and then on top of that, they're not even charging people that much to get in there. Like, I think it's like a dub if you a non-resident of the state or the city. Bro, that's nothing. Nigga ain't making no money. Y'all losing money. Facts. Like, this thing is just like a honey pot. This is just getting a lot of money in here. Like, y'all causing everybody to leave their areas. Like, y'all finna push everybody from the South Shore, bro, for real. Those people can't even afford to be up in there for real. And now you're going to push them out even more. And then what's that's going to happen? You're going to push them all down south, just like they did originally. Y'all gotta understand, really, like, Chicago was really diverse itself. And then they hired the prices up and pushed everybody to the west and south side of Chicago, for real. And then that's when it became like the loops and shit, and everybody was like, the rich people was up north for real and inside the loop, and everybody else was kind of spread out around it. Then if you really want to get to the nitty gritty of the pores, you go more and more south to like Joliet area. Not even Joliet, you'll go to like South Hall and Hazel Crest, you know, like the south suburbs, you know what I'm saying? It's still hood as hell. So that basically you push them down and out, like out west and shit, like Cicero or out that way. Anyway, this will become a situation that is a threat to the growth of the area. Let's just say that, because, you know, like my homie, like I told my homie, hey bro, like property tax gonna go up, bro. So whatever you paying, bro, you probably gonna end up paying more because they just built something that hires the value of your house, and they're gonna try to justify by any means to move you out of that motherfucker. If you can't afford it, then so be it. But somebody else might scoop it up, like they said, they're using it for Airbnbs, because why? Everybody wants to be by the Obama Library, and it is still Hyde Park. So there's a lot to do. You know, you got the Museum of Science and Industry there, so you can go there. You really walking distance from a lot of stuff, and that you can chill. And if not, just take a little Uber 10 minutes to wherever you need to go. Not even. There's a lot of food spots, you know. It's a good area, I'll tell you that. But it's just the fact that now it's going to cost so much money to the residents surrounding it that probably didn't even want the Obama Library to be there. But of course, Obama got to represent, and that's fine. He's from Chicago, and he's representing the city. He's a former president, so I'm not against it. He didn't use any of our funds, the government funds. He used his own personal funds and lenders and shit like that, investors. So we'll see about that, man. It's a sticky situation, brother. It's like they definitely gonna high price the rent. You gotta understand, when they high price the taxes up, then the landlord usually don't eat those taxes. When he renewed the lease of that occupancy, he increased it. It could be like, usually it's like $85 to $65, but he might end up increasing that motherfucker by $100 each, maybe $150, depending on the tax rate of that. So really, that's just the problem with Chicago right now. They're taxing everybody out the wazoo just to live there and occupy the space. That's why you lose major companies and major franchises like the Bears. I heard the Sox are going to. Facts. Let's just assume that's not happening, but business is business. When companies are charging, when you put stupid shit around areas, of course, it's going to increase the rate of of rent and all that shit, displacement. So can only do what you can do, you know what I mean? Like, you could see this was coming from a mile away. Yo, I told my homie, and he ain't got to tell me how much the tax go up. I can Google it for real, but I know that, like, he has his own house. He buys it. So, of course, your house might be worth a little bit more, but it's also going to cost a little bit more to even live there. So, if that's worth it, cool. If not, then you might have to move, man. So, sometimes you just got to wait for the dumb stuff to settle down in order for you to move around. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate the love, man. That's pretty much my last topic for the day, man. I've been up 22 hours, which ain't too crazy, but I've been up for about 21 and a half, 22 hours, and then I'm gonna call it a night, call it a quits, you know what I mean? So if y'all are interested, let me know.